You have no idea how long I've been wanting to do this. Since we're reviewing basically a replica of a German gun, I broke out the German beer. And of course my German Epcot hat from Epcot, Disney. And I ask you lovely people, including my German family, who is extended of course, and those who are not corrupted by dumbass Merkel, to please join with me in the comments section as we take a toast to this beautiful, I don't want to say abomination, train wreck of a gun. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, oi oi oi! Ziggy zaggy, oi oi oi! Ziggy zaggy, oi oi oi! Till next time we review a German gun, I'm going to break this out. And yes, this is going to be a thing for whenever we review a German gun, ladies and gentlemen. Which, speaking of which, the German gun we're talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, is the Double Eagle MP40. And if you're wondering why I have a smile on me, it's because, well, one, this is an absolute train wreck. I'm not going to lie on that. It is an absolute amazement, the fact of the price tag they're asking for this, but the potential it has. And of course, my fond memories of it, because I actually had one of the earlier models growing up, and sad to say, well, we'll get to that in a bit. But, either way though, you're probably seeing this. It's a damn good reason why this is on here, because I'm going to break video chronology, or whatever the fuck the method is, and show you the fucking distance test for this thing. Like, I'm not going to lie, when I actually went up on my porch to shoot this thing, the thing reached out to damn near my barn. Granted, it was my eyes, but with this. But the way it happened is fucking hilarious, because when I went to shoot babies through this thing, they were going left, they were going up, they were going left and up. I'm not even joking when I say that. The way this thing shot was absolutely hilarious. It was like it just had the best way I can describe it, before I show the footage. The best way it shot, the best way I can describe this in the most German way possible, was it shot like an American who went to Oktoberfest. And it was fucking hilarious. I had to control myself when shooting this thing, and I had to actually hold my laughter back. Here's the fucking footage.
Раз, это хардбас, все в спортивках Adidas и на Nike пацаны, слушаем хардбас-басы. Этот стайл любимый, ждем все в ритме колбасы. 150 ударов тут, пацаны в спортивках ждут. Это школа колбасы, веселее, пацаны. Раз, это хардбас, все в спортивках Adidas и на Nike пацаны, слушаем хардбас-басы. Этот стайл любимый, ждем все в ритме колбасы. 150 ударов тут, пацаны в спортивках ждут. Школа там.
Even better. Even fucking better. This? Yeah, no, it came off. I'm sorry, what? Okay, so many things to digest. Oh, so many things to digest on here. Oh my god, okay. First off, you're probably wondering where the barrel is. Well, taking this off. BT dubs, you can move the barrel even with this off, which is absolutely hilarious. That's the barrel. That's the entire inner barrel right there. That is shameful. You know what? That is shameful display. Very shameful display. Just such a shameful display. God, I missed that game. I actually should dig it out of my closet and actually play it. Oh, great. Now it's not wanting to move. It's not wanting to get on there. You know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can't. Nope. No. It doesn't want to work. Oh, my God. I broke it. I broke it. Can I not break it? Oh, hell, I fixed it. Best part is, you can still twist this. Like, seriously, you can still twist this. It's fucking hilarious. Even better part, as well, you should have the universal sling point back here. This, of course, turns. So in case you're left-handed, you have it like this. If you are right-handed, you can have it like this. But it's one of those things. And the buttstock itself, let me tell you now, it's pretty damn bad. Let me just do this for you. It's bad. This, only applying the lightest of pressure. Up here, it likes to do that. If not, it likes to go down. Hell, even when trying to prime it, you have to be careful. You have to apply direct force. And when I mean direct force, I mean you have to physically push this up in order to actually prime it. And I'm not going to lie, that's hilarious. Which you can remove the buttstock if you want to. Why would you, though? Because, of course, you're not going to buy this thing for the reasons you think you're going to buy it. Not only that, but you can remove the Picatinny rail here. Thankfully enough. But again, why would you buy this? Wait till the end of the video, we will talk about that. The magazine itself... Oh, wait, before I even get to the magazine. The charging handle is, of course, this weird tactical thing. I don't even know why. The magazine, however, and yes, the magazine release is there instead of here, where it should be. Don't ask me, I don't know. The magazine is very interesting, to say the least. Because the way they designed it to not only be reminiscent of the Mauser magazine, I know from the little Springer that I reviewed, oh, so long ago, and that, oh, I liked, didn't I? Go check out the review if you haven't seen it yet. You would load it in this way, and then when you put into the gun, you would press this button right here to actually fully release it. Which, here's the thing. This is an interesting concept that I actually do like. An idea that you would actually have a lock. Like, if it's just a straight mid-cap, you'd be able to lock it down, load it in, and press the release button to actually release the spring tension to actually load the BBs in. I like that concept. I like that idea. However, it's been applied to the wrong gun! Correction, it's been applied to the right gun, but just the wrong manufacturer type. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say. Now, with that said, let's get to the Chrono Test, and we'll continue on with this. 221. It's actually not bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually not bad. $195. Okay, there's the FPS I was expecting. It's actually got a hard prime when you actually have a load magazine in there. 194. $221. Okay, that's interesting. Where'd that BB go? 221? 220, I mean. My bad. Good lord. The machine glitched there for a second. And 195. So we are getting between the 190s and 220s. So it's definitely fluctuating. My guess, the reason it's fluctuating is because not only because of the short-ass barrel, but because of the spring itself. Because if you couldn't hear it exactly, I was hearing different frequencies of the actual spring itself. So the spring, and it looks a little rusty, I want to say. Yeah, there's a little rust on there. My guess the spring has been in this for a while now, and it's definitely needing of not only lube, but also actually being changed out for a better spring. Which I bet you anything that can be changed out for a better spring, which we'll have to wait to the end of the review to actually hear my thoughts on that, and people I've talked to who've actually bought these things. Folks, there's very few times where I have blatantly said, this is actually somewhat decent. There are very few times where I've said, you should get this, but not for the reasons you're thinking. And here's what I gotta say. It's $18 on eBay, and on eBike it's $14.99. You're heading in the right direction, just wrong direction of the price tag. Go down a little bit. Because, here's the thing, I had owned one of these long time ago when I was about 8 or 9, when I went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. My dad paid about, back then, roughly $10, $12 for it. And I think that's really what it should be worth, is about $10, $12. Because in reality, that's what I believe should be into it, is $10, at least $12. And here's the thing. I know a lot of you want me to rip into this for the over-tacticalness, the fact they put a fucking tactical rail on it, the fact there's little points right here for a tactical rail. Yeah, it's tacky. And it's not done right. Before a lot of you start losing your shit, hear me out. There have been tactical MP40s in games before. Far Cry 4 is a good example of a tactical MP40 being made in there. There's a Fallout 4 mod, which actually has a tactical MP40, an update MP40, which is actually done tastefully and not over-tactical, over-coolness, over-tactical, over-tactical, over-tactical. You get what I'm saying? Just done to death, basically, with the AR-15s. But the MP40 mod in Fallout 4 is actually a really good example of how to do an MP40 tactical tastefully. And believe me, I know a lot of you say, oh, you're just saying that because you want something tactical and tactics. No, not really. Here's the thing. There are very few guns that can be updated good. Or at least, right. The Mauser M712, at least the Mauser pistol in general, is one of them that actually has been updated with modern tactical rails. I shit you not. Look it up in the real steel world. There has also been, of course, the MG3, which we all know and love from Bad Company 2. And Bad Company 1, of course. Well, Battlefield in general. Which, of course, is also known as the Emil from Ghost, but we don't talk about Ghost. And then, of course, there is the H-Car, which is from which is Hardline. Again, we barely talk about that because of reasons, but the H-Car was actually okay. 1911s, good example of an old gun being updated right. 1903s, the list goes on of guns that have been updated that are done right. And honestly, I think you should get this Springer. Hear me out before you say anything. It has the potential of being modded. And what I mean by this is that it has potential. Hear me out. Actually Dremel out so it has a full bolt instead of a short stroke bolt. Have it to where it has a full compression of a spring to about here. So that way you have this powerful pop and bang right behind it. Have it to where it can accept the actual AEG magazines instead of the standard proprietary magazines it comes with. Actually Dremel out this side so you can put in a hop-up, or at least any sort of thing in there to where it can be used as such. Put a tight bore barrel in here. Something to make this actually worth the price tag you're asking for, almost $20 to $15. Keep the polymer body, just reinforce it a bit in some areas, and give me an ability to have an MP40 sniper. And you know what? You're probably wondering where this falls on the board. It gets no more, no less than a 5 out of 10. It's painfully average, and I hate that. Because this right here has so much potential. Outside of this fucking thing, this has so much potential to actually be something. I implore G&G, Tokyo Marui, actual good companies out there who've made really good Springers. behind me! Seriously, they've made good Springer guns. Hell, even SEMA, and as of late has made Springer M4s and AKs that can accept AEG magazines and can have gearboxes thrown in them. No, I'm not joking. People have actually done that. It's actually pretty fucking awesome. But, if I had to say anything, I say, really give this a chance. And if you're a tinker or a modder, pick one of these for cheap and do your magic on them. I think these would actually be really good for, well, shits and giggles, more or less. This is something you would make for heresy's sake. Well, why not? It's a cool concept and a cool idea. Anyway. It actually was pretty good. I'm actually happy it didn't go as bad as I thought it was. And you know what? I've got newfound confidence. I got newfound confidence. And you know what? I'm ready for the next one. Come on, you beautiful bastards! Give me your best shot! What do you got? Let's do this!